I can tell some of you need closure on which one cuts better, the Albion Knecht or the Albion Principe. I did a test the other day with tatami mats, which I'm going to show you later. But when editing, I realized that it wasn't quite as consistent as I would have liked because I shared a mat between the two, and it does make a difference how high up the mat you cut. So I want to do it again, this time on bottles. One of my subscribers was kind enough to drop off 2 boxes of expired eye wash, which had to be disposed of due to regulations. And these are all the same. So we're going to see how it goes. And I said afterwards I'll show you the tatami cutting as well, so hopefully that'll give you an idea of how they cut respectively. And I'll try what I can to keep this nice and consistent, but I'm not a machine, so we'll see. If I remember correctly with the tatami, I started with the Knecht, so now I'm going to start with the Principe. So make sure I hit it at the sweet spot, which is actually pretty low. So what we're looking for here is how clean the cut is, how little the container moves. Ideally, it doesn't move at all, it stays mostly stationary. And then we'll also see how even the cut is, if there's any fraying. So here we've got a nice clean cut. You can see there's a little bit of tearing here, and the edge alignment was pretty good, but you can just tell there's a little bit of deviation here. It's not a machine-like perfect cut. Okay, now the same thing with the messer. I know that the sweet spot here is basically right where the fuller ends, so that's where I want to connect. Ah, damn it. Didn't get the slow-mo footage on that one because I'm a doofus. In terms of feel, it was very similar to the Principe. Okay, let's try a more difficult cut. Boom. Don't hit it already. A little bit irregular here and there, which is not surprising. This is not my strong cut. It doesn't look as good. Check out that line. There's some jaggedness here, and it definitely curves in and out. Bit of a meandering path, especially up here at the end. So in this case, the Principe was more forgiving. Or maybe I just did a better job with it compared to the Knecht. All right, now I'm going to do an undercut from my right side. And again, I want to make sure I hit that sweet spot. I threw that off, I could feel it. So I started at one angle and then I scalloped it upward. That was not great. You can clearly see the scalloping here. That was very smooth. Let's do the other side. This is cut from the left to the right. This is my weak side. This is where I have a good chance of screwing up. Let's see which one helps me more to not screw up. That was too high up. Can't really say too much about that. Ooh. I did have the left leg forward with that one as well, right? Or was I standing like this? No, I'm actually not sure.
God damn it,
I mean, I should be standing this way. If I didn't before, then that was wrong. But now I'm uncertain. Did I stand with the left or the right leg forward? I know, I can't remember. Okay. Wasn't quite as nice, but I think that was on me. That was also kind of tricky. Ooh, that failed. Okay, I'll try again. Doesn't seem fair to compare a failed one to a good one. Ooh, 2 failed ones. Very short, but I'm still going to try single-handed. Same way. It was a bit more of a clunker for a single-handed cut. Yeah, that's definitely more to handle with one hand. That's what she said. Nice and controlled. Yes. So there's only so much information you can get visually, even with the slow-mo. There's also how it feels. In terms of feel, this is generally smoother. The grip is far better on this compared to that. The blade, more forgiving on the Principe. You just look at how thin the blade is on the Principe. That is a very nice taper on there. Really good edge. The Knecht has a great edge too, just a little bit thicker overall. The Principe is wider, like substantially, even at the point where you would normally cut, it's still a little bit wider. And overall, especially on the Tatami, it feels better with the blade of the Principe. This is not far behind, not by any means. This cut's great. It's just not quite as absurdly forgiving as the Principe. That's how I feel. I'll go for a bottle decap. Damn it, that was perfectly what I was aiming for. And then the slow-mo camera wasn't ready. Tell you, sometimes ADD can really suck when recording videos. It's too easy for me to miss something, not remember that, oh right, I haven't started the next recording. Stuff like that. Sucks, bro. I just realized I was being a scatterbrained fool. How am I gonna do this cut with the spine of the messer?